What's up, guys? This is ShadowWolf810, and today we're going to be taking a look at the map called... I missed my ShadowWolf's featured part of my intro. Darn. Anyway, this is a map called Triton. It was made by I Am Zanzibar, and apparently Triton is Romanian for salamander, so that's the inspiration for the name of this map, if you wanted to know. So, we're going to be talking about some forging categories, because that's what we do here on ShadowWolf's Featured. So forging is forged. This map is forged very well. You know, I could have been talking about another map, but you know, this one, it's forged pretty well, so it's going to get a fairly good score there. The weapons are nicely placed and well balanced and have good amounts of ammo and all that cool stuff. Going to get a good score for that as well. The spawns, you know, you're not going to have one team raping you the entire time, and the aesthetics are good too, so you're going to get an 8 out of 10 for aesthetics, 15 out of 20 for forging quality, 8 out of 10 for weapons, and 7 out of 10 for spawnings, system placement, whatever. Anyway, for a grand total of 38 out of 50. So, hope you guys enjoy the map. If you want to download it, it's down in the description below. And today's commentary topic comes from Transformer Fan 71, and he wants to know what my dream console would be and what it could do and everything. So first of all, I would have it to where you don't have to switch discs for games. All the games were already like installed on your Xbox, and then when you bought them they were unlocked basically, and so that way I wouldn't have to constantly be changing discs when somebody's like, hey, get on Gears for 2 seconds while I film a video, creech, or you know, random stuff like that. So I could just switch back and forth between games. I think that would be very awesome and make me a happy person, because I wouldn't have to switch games. And I have like 4 or 5 games that are just sitting on top of the cases that are on my desk right now because I switch between them so much, and it just gets annoying having to do that. So, you know, you got Gears 3 and Battlefield and the Halo and Black Ops, basically the games that I have on the top of my list there, and then all the other ones are in the cases below that. But anyway, next thing, I would want it to have like no download times for anything, and basically once, like, if you wanted to download a game, say, because obviously they're not going to be on discs for it, it would schedule that for the time that you're going to be asleep, and it would start downloading them while you're asleep, so that you don't have to sit through half hour, hour and a half, or whatever of download times, depending on how quick your internet is. And because mine is slow, I want it to be you know, smart. I know the Xbox can already kind of do that. You can like make it buy new, or not buy, but download DLC and blah blah blah. But I want it to be more streamlined and awesome. So the next thing I would like for my console to do would be to record everything, have it be its own little capture card that's hooked up to my computer, so that I'm not always having to click like record, stop recording for every game of, say, like Battlefield that I play, because it gets very annoying having to do that in between each game, just because you have to record every single game in case you do something good while you're playing, because there's no theater mode. So that's a little bit annoying, and I end up with like hour, 2-hour videos on my computer because I just get fed up with it, and I'm like, okay, record, I'll go through it later. And then if I end up doing something cool or whatever, and I forget to stop recording, so I have at least a general idea of where it's at, then yeah, I have to sift through like 2 hours of gameplay. So I would like it to record every single game for me, and then all I have to do is like click yes, accept, or whatever on my computer if I wanted that gameplay. So that would be pretty cool. Also, I'd want my console to have like the most amazing graphics ever. Obviously, that's kind of a given. You know, you don't want to have like N64 graphics on this highly tuned piece of machinery. So, you know, that's kind of an obvious thing, to have amazing graphics. Next thing, I'd like to have like an auto sensor button that I could push or something while I'm playing games and I hear somebody coming down the stairs behind me, because we all know there have been parts in games where somebody very loudly has to scream, "What the hell are you doing, soldier? Get your head the fuck down!" You know, and your parents are right behind you and they're like, what are you playing? And you know, so I think that would be pretty cool to have just like a sensor button for 2 seconds, and also a like noise reduction for when you're listening to people in the lobby, and if their voice gets over a certain amount of decibels, it will go ahead and curb that down for you to an acceptable level. I think that would be pretty sick as well. Also, the controllers of the console would be absorbing all of the grease and like snack food residue off my fingers, so it wouldn't just be there while I was playing, and then I'd be able to eat and play at the same time and not have to worry about it. So that'd be pretty cool too. And it would also just have to be a vending machine, so I'd have all my food and, you know, drinks at the ready for when I was gonna play. So I want to ask you guys, what would your console be? What kind of cool stuff would you have it do? And leave that down in the comments below. Or you can leave a commentary idea for next episode. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you later. People like, yeah, I played on N64, and they're like, what is that? And then one of them's like, dude, I think it's a Game Boy. And like